Daniel, who's on a roll at the moment, who's very confident.
Another hard fight for him, by the way.
I was just going to say, he's in with it. He's not got another. He's not. When was the last time he had an easy job?
Precisely.
Parker Dubois. I fancy Parker. He's not an underdog in this fight. Everyone makes out as though he's a massive underdog.
I just think that Daniel Dubois is going to be a step too far for him. I don't think it's a formality, but I do think that Daniel will win, and I do think that he'll stop him.
Daniel, who's on a roll at the moment, who's very confident. Another hard fight for him. By the way, I was just going to say he's in with it. He's not got another. He's not. When was the last time he had an easy job? Precisely, Parker dies. I fancy Parker is not an underdog in this fight. Everyone makes out as always he's a massive underdog. I just think that Daniel Dubois is going to be a step too far for him. I don't think it's a formality, but I do think that Daniel will win, and I do think that it'll stop him. Boxing experts are divided on the upcoming Daniel Duo versus Joseph Parker fight. Peter Fury predicts that the Dubois versus Parker fight will be a back-and-forth battle. He believes it could swing either way, with Dubois potentially ending it quickly or Parker taking control. Fury acknowledges both fighters' power and resilience, making this an unpredictable and explosive showdown. Paul obviously made a lot of names in the division, Mike Tyson, whatever else, but certain call for is coming out saying it's fight you. I'll give my money to Child C. Is that something you'd like to see? Pizza, you know what I wish Jake Paul the very best. He looks a very, very nice kid, but I'm here for boxing. I'm here for nothing else, so I'm into real boxing. Actually, before I let you go, 2 predictions I need from yourself next week in Riyadh. Big card. Daniel Bull, Jose Parker. Yeah, I can swing any way. I'm not sitting on the fence. Obviously, it's a bigger puncher. A Doobie's got to be on his game. He's got to miss. He's got to miss. Make him slip and make him pay. I'm sure they know what they're doing. And I think if he can catch Dubois as well, he'll hurt him. So I think that is a genuine seesaw. Backwards and forwards, it could either go very quick in Dubai's favor, or it could be a different match. He could start getting his jab home, landing shots, picking shots now and again, and wearing Du down for a point win, even a late stoppage. Maybe Anthony Joshua looked determined, stating that he is hungry for success with a focused mindset. He aims to reclaim his position at the top of the heavyweight division. Joshua's drive and commitment suits. He's ready to take on any challenge, proving he still has plenty left to achieve. Yeah, I'm still hungry for more success and more victories, more belt. So I might still feel like the underdog, and in my mind I'm going out there to still same mentality and unsteal the same old dog and make it a dog fight out there. Joseph Parker fires back at Daniel Dubois confidently, stating I'm a better boxer than him. Parker emphasizes his experience, skill, and preparation, making it clear he's more than ready for the challenge. He aims to prove his superiority in the ring. Shutting down Dubois' prediction of an early knockout is as high in confidence and he should be with the performances he put on. But I've been working very, very hard. I'm quietly in New Zealand. I went to Ireland and trained, and now I'm here in Saudi Arabia, and I've been waiting for this opportunity, been waiting for this chance, and be waiting for a big fight. So this is my time now to go out there and show everyone what I've been doing while I've been waiting for a fight, and it's my chance to be 2-time world champion. So I'm taking with both hands. I'm very excited for this opportunity, and I know Dan going to come ready, but I am as well. A lot of the build-up programming on all platforms is out there now, and one of the big statements that you made is you suggested, quite openly, that if the going gets tough, I do believe I'm a bit of boxer, but he has shown grip, he's shown toughness, he's shown him like he does the basic through well, but I do believe that my boxing IQ and toughness as well, and I got a good chin, as soon be tested, or hopefully not tested, with landing good shots, but it'll be tested come February 22, because with Zhang and Wilder, they were good fights, but D throws way more punches. He comes forward a lot more pressure, and he throws punches and bunches, so we're prepared for that version of what he's going to bring. Simon Jordan praised Joseph Parker for his professionalism inside and outside the ring, highlighting his respectful and level-headed approach. He noted that Parker doesn't engage in excessive trash talk, but can stand his ground when needed. Despite in Parker's skills, Jordan predicted that Daniel Dubois would be too much for him. He emphasized that while it won't be an easy fight, he expects Dubois to secure the win, likely by stoppage. Jordan's analysis reflects his belief that Dubois' power and ability will ultimately prove decisive in this matchup. I thought he spoke very well. Simon, he always does. He's always very fair. He's never trying to point score in a discussion. He's always straight on the level, which I like about Joe. Joseph know he is a top-class operator in all aspects, both in the ring and outside of the ring, and so you find yourself in a situation when you listen to Joseph Parker that there's not a lot of trash talking that goes on. He can have go, and you know he did the other day in the face-off we had a little bit back and forward with Daniel Barr with that low on his own, but most of the time you get sensible conversation with them. He's very respectful. He's also a very good fighter. I just think that Daniel Dubois is going to be a step too far for him. I don't think it's a formality, but I do think that Daniel will win, and I do think that it'll stop him. I think it's very fair to say that they both come into their own in recent times. I think that Joseph Parker, you have to go back to, what was it, 2016, when he won that world heavyweight title, against Andy Ruiz. It's been a bit of a roller coaster ride for him, but he's in form at the moment. Deontay Wilder, Andy Lee has made a huge difference, not just physically but mentally as well with him, and I think he now believes in himself, and that's what we're seeing in these interviews now, where he comes out, speaks very well. Used to be quite shy and reserved. I thought he was outspoken when he fought Anthony Joshua in 2018. He told everybody what he was going to bring to the fight, and he was very on a front foot. Obviously, the fact he couldn't deliver it, and the referee didn't help. Carl Firk analyzed the upcoming clash between Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker, acknowledging Parker's credentials as a champion. While he leaned towards Dubois as his pick to win, he didn't discount Parker's strength and experience. Firk admitted that if Dubois were to lose, it would be considered an upset, but he also noted that upsets happen in boxing, and Parker has the skill set to pull it off. Jay Opa weighed in on the fight, emphasizing that both Dubois and Parker are world-class fighters. He dismissed critics who underestimated Parker, stating that those who believe Parker wasn't a top-level competitor simply didn't understand boxing. Opa reinforced the idea that Parker has earned his place in the division and should not be overlooked. What do you think that Parker can do to take advantage, perhaps maybe, of Du's overconfidence coming into this fight? What do you think that he could do to mentally prepare so he could take that win? And well, I don't think he's overconfident, man. All this press conference, all this BR, this is his talk, this is for you guys. They're fighters, they're world champions, you know what I mean? They know what they're doing. They let these words fool you. They win world titles for a reason, and Parker's been there too. I feel like this fight, we're going to be the best. We're going to see the best version of both, so it's exciting. A boxing professional shared his perspective, stating that he favors Joseph Parker in this matchup because stylistically Parker matches up well with Dubois. He highlighted Parker's experience against elite-level competition, mentioning that he has already fought and defeated top-tier fighters like Deontay Wilder. His past victory suggests he has the tools to trouble Dubois. Daniel Duo versus Joseph Parker. This is the tale of two careers. Both were written off. Dubois gets stopped by Usyk. Joseph Parker gets stopped by Joe Joyce. They're both on win streaks, resurrecting their career. Daniel Dubois recently just knocked out Anthony Joshua. Joseph Parker has reinvented himself, beating veterans like Deontay Wilder and Big Bang Zhang. Don't be surprised if this is a real fight, and Joseph Parker gives Daniel Dubois a lot of problems because stylistically Joseph Parker matches up great for Daniel D, in my opinion. Dave Coldwell expressed his belief that Parker has several attributes that could present problems for Dubois. He stated, "I fancy Parker," adding that Parker's diverse skill set could create difficulties for Dubois. Coldwell made it clear that if Parker were to win, it wouldn't be a shocking result to him, as he sees Parker as a strong contender in the bout. Parker dies. "I fancy Parker is he's not an underdog in this fire. Everyone makes out as he's a massive underdog. I'm not saying Barr can't beat him or isn't going to beat him, but I'm saying what I can see so many ways, how so many assets that Parker has that can cause Darragh a lot of problems, and if Parker wins, I'm not going to be shocked." Eddie Hearn weighed in on the fight, saying that Joseph Parker rightfully deserves this opportunity. On February 22nd, Hearn acknowledged Parker's hard work and experience, recognizing that Parker has earned his place in this high-stakes matchup. Hearn's endorsement adds credibility to Parker's position as a legitimate contender. Would you like to see Eddie? For me, I would like to see him win a world title, but it's a very tough division. There's a lot of action out in Japan as well. Hopefully after the crowd tonight in the show, we can bring a world championship to Bow. As you can see, we're getting into the